Hello, my name's Richard Bloom. I'm a hypnotherapist. I've been helping people with their relationships for over 30 years, helping people to change the way in which they relate to each other, to enable them to get back that sparkle that they used to have when they first met.
What type of relationships have you helped with?
I've dealt with every type of relationship you can imagine over the 30 years as a hypnotherapist. The clients who come to see me are over the age of 18. However, the issues that they've come to see me about go back to when they were a lot younger. Their relationships with their mother or their father tend to be the major issue that bring them to see me today.
Why would a trauma that someone's had as a child affect them in their relationships today?
That's a really good question. What happens is that situations at home create very, very stressful experiences for the child. Maybe they're 4 or 5 years old and the parents come home, they're stressed, anxious, or they've gone through some situations at work that are causing them problems. They bring that home and they're very angry, they have an argument, and that child sees it happening around them. They have no control what's going on, and so it can affect them very deeply. I have clients who are feeling stressed and anxious. They bring it into their relationships the second time round so that they are now suffering as well, caused by events of the past.
How do you go about ensuring that what you do works for the client so that these events can be calmed down in their minds, made smaller, for example, and lead to a much more healthy relationship with whoever their partner is?
It's all about empowering the people. It's all about empowering. And we take that empowerment all the way back to the young person in that situation. It's like we go back in time and literally put an old head on young shoulders, giving them the experience of the adult so that the young person can review that experience, that actual event when they were 4, 5 and 6, through the eyes of the adult. Once they reviewed it, they can see that their mother and father may still be together. They reviewed it so that they can see that they didn't come to any harm. They were just shouting, and that's just the way mum and dad are. And they can see it from a completely different perspective. It's no longer as frightening anymore. They can let go of the fear, the anxiety, and then the effects on how it's affecting them today, and in turn, their own relationship.
You said that you take people back. Wouldn't they experience the feelings they felt?
Well, the way I work is that I insulate them from that event so that they can review that event in a subconscious way without actually re-experiencing the emotions. I enable them to go to a beautiful place like a beach or a wonderful forest or a peaceful place, maybe just in their own home in their bed where they're safe and secure. That's where their conscious mind goes, while I'm working with a very disturbing situation that may have taken place 12 or 15 years ago. They remain calm all the way through the process.
So tell me how this works. Do you work with one person in the relationship, 2 people in the relationship? How do you orchestrate it?
Well, it'd be wonderful to work with both parties. However, in 90% of cases or more, I work with the one party that's come to see me, and I enable them to become a better party within that relationship. How? By enabling them to be at peace with that relationship and to allow all those events of the past to disappear and not affect them in the same way anymore.
So if someone is watching this and they'd like to contact you, are they assured confidentiality if they happen to be just one person in a relationship who's coming to see you without the other person's knowledge, for example?
Well, I'm very strict about confidentiality, and all my information is kept locked down. It's only given out on the express request of an individual. If I do get that request and they want me to pass that information on to a partner, then we discuss the type of information we'll release. Sometimes we release a recording of myself giving them a summary of what's happened in that session to show the partner that they are doing something about their relationship and they've recognised there's an issue.
There are several ways that you can get in touch with Richard Bloom Hypnotherapy. You can call Richard on 07907 083 150, email him at richardbloom@rbhyp.com, visit our website at rbhyp.com. We're also on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and LinkedIn. Just look for Richard Bloom Hypnotherapy. If you happen to be watching this video right now on YouTube, just go down to the description box where you'll find a link and more details on us.